What's going on? It's your man DL Saint. Just sitting here thinking. I just wanted to wish all y'all a happy new year, man. I hope it's going good. We're almost a week in. Sitting around here thinking about the Second Amendment, thinking about Americans, and thinking about that one right. Like, our Constitution is great. I'm not the typical gun guy, but I believe in the Second Amendment wholeheartedly. I don't understand why Americans fight tooth and nail to remove one of the things that make us better than any other nation on the planet. The fact that we can arm ourselves. I mean, just look at what's going on in Australia and other parts of the world with the pandemic and them, setting up camps and forcing people to stay home. And I communicate with some people in Australia, and it's really some crazy things going on over there. People ask, well, why isn't it happening here in America? Well, my personal view is there are more weapons, there are more guns in this country than people, right? And if half of the country or more don't want guns, I mean, people like me have most of them. And my weapons are all registered. I go through the legal process. I go to the range. I stay proficient. I keep my weapons clean, right? I teach my family how dangerous those tools are. And when my children are old enough, I'll teach them to use those tools, just like I'll teach my children when they're old enough how to drive a car, which is also extremely dangerous. How to use a knife also can kill you. So I don't understand my fellow Americans who are afraid of guns. Those people who think if you take guns off the streets, you make it to where people can't have guns, that you're going to make society safer. No, you're not. It's not going to make America safer. Trust me. I came from the streets. We didn't have a whole lot. I was out there. There were a lot of guns out there on the street. A lot of weapons. And if you didn't have one, you were in trouble. If you had one, you still had issues. You still had issues, right? Look at what's going on in California right now. All of the free money from the government, the stimulus, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you call that money for the pandemic. That money's gone. Those opportunities are gone. Now people have to go to work. They can't find work, or they're not happy with the wages. So what are they doing? They're going out and they're taking. They're taking from those that they feel have it. It used to be in the hood, you could only hit certain spots. There were certain no-go zones in every city. I'm from Cincinnati. We weren't going to Blue Ash and doing any kind of dirt. We weren't going out to Sycamore Township and doing dirt. We weren't doing that. We weren't going to Hyde Park and hitting licks. No go. But now, in California, I lived in LA for 25 years. Yo, my people on the streets are telling me, like, yeah, man, these people going all up in they're going to Bel Air. They're going to Beverly Hills. They're going to Hollywood, right? They're in Studio City. These are all the spots, like, you ain't really supposed to be doing that. And there's not a lot of law enforcement there to help them out. Point blank, period. And the law enforcement that are there, they're being real careful, as they should. Right? Police officers are poorly trained and severely overtasked. And when they do something wrong, now they're getting arrested and they're being held to account for their wrongdoing, as they should be. But if I'm law enforcement, I'm going to watch my P's and Q's, because I don't want to wind up going to jail, becoming a criminal, losing my right to vote and my right to bear arms because I'm poorly trained. So I understand that. So where does that leave the average citizen? That leaves you at the mercy of whatever criminal comes kicking down your door. So Second Amendment, it's a good thing. To all my brothers and sisters on the left, there's nothing wrong with guns, right? Guns don't kill people. Stupid people kill people. And really not even stupid people. People who need help, right? Instead of taking all this money and resources and trying to take guns away, how about we take those resources and that money and invest in mental health? Because there's a lot of people out there who need help right now. And those are the people who are getting their hands on these weapons, and they're doing bad things with those weapons. All right? It's your boy DL Saint. Just a thought. Y'all be easy.